Hey everyone, it's Zadira and this is my Primitive Plus Life. I wanted to show you today all about how we make lumber in order to build these really neat looking lumber walls, roofs, ceilings, and things like this. It's foggy for the moment, but hopefully the fog will dissipate just a little bit while we're talking. But what you have to do is this is called the lumber station, and a lot of people have 2 or 3 of these because it's a little bit takes a little bit of time to craft your lumber that's needed. Let's see, I need some I need some wood. I thought I had lots of wood and I don't. Let me go over here where I'm getting ready. I'm getting packed up to go down to the bed and breakfast that we built down by the river, by the main river. It's kind of a main river area on the island, and we built a bed and breakfast for new people. As they come in, they can access free items. So I wasn't able to be on the server for a couple of weeks because I have computer problems, and the bed and breakfast had some major storm damage. So what we're going to do today is craft the items that we need to repair the bed and breakfast. So I thought I'd take you along with me and show you how that works. What you do is you put your wood in the lumber station, and then you can craft your lumber. So let's just go ahead and say craft all 100, and you can see it's not too slow actually. It just takes a long time to do 100. And the problem is, you'll see if we look into my inventory, to do a lumber wall, just a lumber window frame, takes 45 lumber and 16 stone. The wall takes 45 lumber and 16 stone and 1 glass. Oh, that's the lumber glass wall. So you can see 45 lumber would take a long time to craft 45. When you're needing, say, 20 or 30 walls, you're talking about a lot of lumber to craft. So even though it looks like it's going really fast, it does take a long time to get enough lumber for what you need for building just really a normal house, because you also have to do your lumber roof. Lumber roof takes, if you see that, it takes 100 lumber for just one sloped lumber roof. So that is a lot, and so it does take time. So you might end up, a lot of people do build several lumber stations so that they can craft a lot of lumber at once and have it on hand. The other item that I have in my lumber station is fresh firewood, and you put wood in here, and if there's enough wood, it takes just 1. But this is already being used, but it takes 1 lumber, and then it will make fresh firewood. But as it sits in your lumber station, it dries out, and then you have dried lumber. You can take your dried lumber and you can take it over here, and this is the right here is the wood storage shed, and you can store your dried lumber and your regular lumber in your storage shed. And I have mine all nice and neatly right here, all in the back, in the backyard, away from the front yard view. So it's kind of in the back and private. And then I also keep a little storage box back here, and I keep stone because, like I was showing you a while ago, it takes stone and lumber to make a wall. So I always keep a box of stone back here, so I can stand here, craft lumber walls and ceilings and slope roofs and things like that while I'm just standing. I can just turn my character to the lumber station because it's extremely heavy. You'll find it's like each stack is 25 pounds, so you can't hold a lot of stone and lumber in your character at one time without getting over encumbered. So I'll craft what I need and stand right here and craft it, because you don't have to be at a special crafting area inside your house or any of the crafting workbenches in order to craft those items. You can just craft them from your inventory, so that works great. All right, I think Bosco's going to join me, and he's going to go down with me. I believe he's He's going to ride Dottie the Doedicurus. And I think we're going to make our way down to the bed and breakfast. Are you about ready, Bosco?
Yep, just finished up.
Oh, okay, awesome. I've already done the chores. I fed all the animals this morning. And so we're going to take we're going to take TX, and we're going to take Dottie the Doedicurus. We might need more stone when we get down there. I've made a list of what all we need to repair the bed and breakfast. Let me get off and shut the gate. There we go. And we're going to follow the little river down into a canyon. Oh, here comes a raptor right here. And they've changed the raptors. They can actually grab you off your ride. It doesn't hurt me because I'm on the Rex, but I'm curious if they will grab Bosco being on the Doedicurus. I think we won't practice right now. We won't do a trial run right now. We'll just go ahead and get rid of
not test.
Okay. We'll go ahead and grab this raptor.
Ooh,
oh my goodness, that was a level 140, Bosco. Oh man. Okay, and remember, I'm not sure if you remember, but you can right click on the Doey and you can go forward really quickly. And they're really quick in the water, so we're going to take a little bit of a leg of the river because they're pretty fast in the water. And then I usually go up here on the bank, chop down some of these trees with my Rex so I can see. It's extremely hard for me to see on this Rex because of the trees. So wait.
Piranha.
Huh? Oh, don't let the piranhas get you. Are you able to escape?
Yeah, it should be okay.
All right. All right. Are you able to get up?
Yep.
Okay. All right, here we go. And then this is the canyon that leads down into that main water. It was foggy and now it's raining. You know, that's the way it is. And I do get a little bit of lag. I'm thinking it is this particular server. I don't seem to have the same type of lag on other official servers or any unofficial servers for sure. But if I go too fast on my Rex, there's definitely a lag, especially when it's raining. But it always seems to happen. See, like that. Just like that. Okay, here's another raptor. Let's get him. We don't want Bosco and Dottie to get into trouble. Okay, that was a level 10. That wasn't so bad. But man, they fix those raptors now so they can actually pull you off your ride and they pin you to the ground. I mean, raptors were scary enough as it is, but now they're even scarier. All right, here comes Bosco. Fast as he can on the Doedicurus. It's kind of overloaded. It may be going extra slow because it's full of stone and wood. Oh, here's a horse. I love seeing horses. We don't see them very often in this area. This is where they spawn, but they just get eaten so fast because there's all kinds of carnos and raptors and bad things right in here. We are on the west coast, so this is considered a little bit dangerous. All right, we're almost there, Bosco.
Oh, I lost you.
Oh, just keep coming down the canyon.
Doties are
just holler if
slow.
you see any danger. We'll get these trees out of the way because it's hard to see. Anyway, I put this little bed and breakfast down here a long time ago and filled it up with items and used to, I would come down and all of a sudden all the things would be gone. So I knew people had visited and used the bed and breakfast. But we're going to have to bring our paintbrush and repaint anything that we replace. It was just so pretty. But if you don't come on the server so many days in a row, all of your things will demolish. And I had computer problems for a few days, so everything demolished. The lumber parts. And you know, I think they've actually, the last big update that Primitive Plus had, They did update it so that I believe things have a longer span. I don't know that that would happen now. I think they did up the durability on them. There comes Bosco! Yay! You can only go so far, and it takes your stamina. And
I passed a really beautiful dimorph on the way here.
oh, wow. All right, guys, I think I'm going to break right here. Bosco and I are going to have a little bit of discussion about what we need to do to repair this. I hope I brought enough of the items to repair it, and I'll bring you back in just a little bit. All right, guys, I'm waiting on Bosco. I forgot to bring some of the lumber with me so we can finish our project out here. He ran back up to the base to get it, but in the meantime, I wanted to show you. This is one of the Primitive Plus exclusive things. It's called a Deadfall Trap. And if you are new on Primitive Plus, I suggest you make 1 or 10 of these as soon as possible. They're amazing so that you can constantly have a food supply available. What you do is you make sure you've learned the engram for, it's called trap bait. And what you're going to need is fresh meat. And so it looks like I can do 7 bait. I can make bait. And then it gives me 35 bait. So what you do is you take your bait, you access the inventory of your trap, and you put it in your trap, and then you wait. And we may have to go out of, see how it's sitting up with a stick? Let me look. I'll show you. See? Give you it's so dark. Let's see if we can. Oh, well, I didn't even have to leave the area. I was ready. I was all set to go leave the area, and it trapped an animal. Isn't that awesome? So it traps an animal, and then you're able to access the inventory, and it gives you 2 fresh meat. So now it's set the trap again. So every time you get your meat out, it'll reset the trap automatically, and it'll continue to do that. If I'm not here to watch it, there'll actually be more meat in there when I come back. But because it was so quick, it did 2 meat almost instantly. And then you can take it, and you'll have probably built a campfire by then. We'll just go ahead and put this in our regular, this is our normal regular grill. Put the meat in the grill. And I don't have any wood. Let's see. Wait, is this the one that takes oil? It may take, yes, we have to have crude oil. So I don't really have any oil with me on hand, so won't worry about cooking it. I have lots of meat in my inventory. I just wanted to show you how it worked. This is the grill. Yesterday I showed you the fancy grill. This is just the regular modern grill. And like I say, it takes crude oil to run it. You can't run it with wood. But that's how it works. See, it's already fallen down already. See, let's see. Let's access it. See how you can have meat. There, see, there's 8 already. So as soon as I take that out, I'd have even more. So definitely my suggestion, if you play on a Primitive Plus server, is to make one of those as quickly as possible. And you'll have endless amount of meat as a source for your food. Okay, guys, we finished up the building part of the Mystic Mayhem Cabin by the lake. And if you happen to be on the server, you're welcome to come by, and if you need a safe haven for a little bit of time, there'll be probably fresh meat that you'll be able to access. And you can use the facilities here, and there's free items in the boxes inside. So you're welcome to stay at the cabin by the lake. And thank you, Bosco, for helping. That was fun. The next step is to get a paintbrush maybe and paint. The top part looks a little sad, don't you think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But other than that, really, it just looks really amazing. I mean, and we did that in record time. I'm so glad to have it back looking nice again. We can show it off a little bit. Back here you can go and you can sit by the fire. There's a little campfire, so you can cook your meat here if you want to. And you can sit by the fire and enjoy the view and watch all of the dangerous creatures as they pass you by, because you are pretty safe up in this area. But anyway, I think that's it for now. Bosco throwing snowball. Is that snowballs? Oh,
yeah,
that's funny. Are you able to do your turkey dance in Primitive Plus? Oh,
let's see.
oh my gosh.
Oh,
you are. That's so fun. All right, guys, I think that's it for now. I appreciate each and every one of you so very, very much. See you next episode. Bye.